IC. Okay, so let's say you're giving a signal with the 1.2 volts. Let's take DDR4 as a reference here, 0 to 1.2 volt, and frequency, let's say you take minimum frequency is 800 megahertz. Okay, so this is a signal you are giving at a driver side. Okay, at the receiver, the signal what you're going to get, right? So this should be within acceptable quality. Okay, so to measure the quality of signal, yes, so what is the quality of signal? The signal should be within acceptable quality, the receiver specs, correct? It should be within a receiver spec, right? What is acceptable quality means? That should be within a receiver spec. So you can see here 0 volt to 1.2 volt is here. Okay, so what is the time period for 800 megahertz? 1 by 800, if you do this math, so what is the time period you get? 1.25 nanoseconds is what is the time you're going to get, correct? 1.25 nanoseconds. So what is the unit interval? One unit interval is 1 bit here, right, which is 625 picoseconds, correct? So ideally, ideal window, so what you should get at receiver here is 625 picoseconds and 0 to 1.2 volt, right? Correct. Let's say if you are getting a signal which is more than 1.2 volt here, going more than 1.2 volt, so this is called overshoot, which is going more than operating voltage. The signal which is going below zero, below ground, this is called undershoot value. Okay, this spec, undershoot and overshoot spec, also has to match with the receiver spec. Now coming back to signal timing here, so ideal timing is 625 picoseconds, but let's say if you get here 500 picoseconds only, due to these rise time degradations and fall time degradations, whether this 500 picoseconds is within a receiver spec budget or not. Okay, that's what you're going to validate. You see two parameters to validate the signal at receiver. So one is amplitude, which is a swing of signal. The second one is a timing, correct? One is amplitude, other one is a timing. So it means one is electrical characteristics, which is a signal voltage, and timing. Both you do horizontal and vertical calculations. If these two are matching within the receiver spec, then that the signal can, the interface can work at the 800 megahertz without any signal loss in the path.